That's better. Okay. How are we doing out there? First things first. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is ILEG, Infusion Light Energy Gain. And Infusion Light Energy Gain technology screens. So, we got a lot of projects lined up for today. This is why I'm glad that I go in and get whatever it is I got to get done before new projects start. Got a little cyberpunk playing on both sides of the screen. The lofts, I like looking at those. But anyway, you got a big project today. Big projects today. So this is something we're going to be working on today. It is going to have 3 screens on it. For right now, I'm going to use the 12 by 12, but I did order some 12 by 18, which are actually good sizes too on top of that. So I'm going to be having those in. And then we are definitely working on the PS4 modifications. I picked up everything I needed. I got the filter system coming in so I can cut the bottom of the case. We're going to let air push through there a little better. Put a filter system in there that air shoot through because it's on a base that it stands on. The air pushes right up into it, the case. The other side of the case, we're definitely going to be on the top part. We're putting in a peekaboo window. We're going to paint all the components inside with a nice high fluorescent glow in the dark paint so everything glows in the case. We'll be adding some LED lights with that too soon. And let's see what else we have. Yeah, because that's going to be a job. That's literally going to be a job right there. Getting the case, cleaning it out, pouring everything out, and then basically cutting the case, attaching everything. It's going to be interesting. And we got to build a base for this so we can push this back a little bit so my projectors can get a much bigger screen. That's going to be just temporary for the time being. To give me an idea of exactly what type of plexiglass surface I'm going to need, because my plexiglass surface fits right up there perfectly. I want to make sure I get this measurement right, because that plexiglass for the sneeze guards, not cheap at all. No way, it's not cheap. I think this one actually I can get a couple pieces, but I want one long piece. So I got to get that done. And then on top of that, the website on the side where we have the Sugar Plum Fairy and all the other stuff has to be updated desperately, because we're going to be showing up those screens pretty soon. So that's more work I have to get Crack and Jackson on. And then I got orders going up today. Orders going out today and tomorrow. We'll be doing a batch of verification for the silver technology we developed, make. Got silver orders that came for that. Hello, how you doing, Mr. Cat? Rawr. Can't be on camera. I got it off so you can't be on camera so nobody can see your kibbles and bits. Crazy cat. But anyway, yeah. So we got a lot to do. This is why I try to get as much as I can done, because I never know what the next day is going to bring, like how much work we're going to have coming in for that day. That's why I got my promo demonstrations done. First thing to get them done, promo demonstrations. They show up on my Facebook account, my website, everywhere. Those short videos you see, we post those everywhere. And then I come in here and do the other updates on here. I used to be to do updates on Facebook, but Facebook put this policy in that makes, now it just sucks. No point in doing any live demonstrations over there ever, because they delete your live, any of your live videos get deleted within 30 days. I don't know why, but they just started doing that. So we just do pre-records. We have right there the promos, and we load those on. All right. So that's going to be done. That's all done. Promos are done and finished. And now I just got to finish this right here. We got painting. I got to paint this whole thing so it's black. Put the base underneath of it, paint it so it's black. Blend it in real nicely so it matches with not the desk. The desk's not. We got to get the panels for the desk. Another thing too, I got it rolling on. Those panels in here, so I can finish the desk off and get that done. And I'm definitely going to be on site next month. Definitely. I got a spot already picked out. I've been there several times. Look at the place. Plenty of light. Very well lit. Oh, I got condensed lighting. There's some really good condensed lighting. Can't wait to do some demonstrations. And the pictures are going to be looking really nice for the website. The videos are going to look really nice for the forum sites. So it's going to be pretty nice. to have that done. Okay, well, what do we got here for time? We have roughly 8:10. Time goes quick. It's very quick. Let me see. Alright, I get that done. And I got running around to do the day too. That's gonna eat time up too. I got running around to do the day, get that finished and done. So I get these projects done. Gotta get this thing painted, get the screens put on against it, get it done. I might do a recoat everything on those screens because we got some are darker, some are lighter. I might do a recoat on those. And then show demonstrations on this and get that done. And then when the parts come in, yeah, that PlayStation's going to be an interesting job. So I did spend money I went and got the PlayStation, I guess one of their packages for streaming games and all that stuff on it. Get all that. And I got the solid state drive. There's 8 terabytes of hard drive space in there, but someone was somebody you can install solid states into it. And I was like, really? Yeah, I was on a forum site about that. I was like, right. So I actually ordered one. So I'm gonna put a solid state drive in there. And I gotta get ready, get that thing ready, prepped and everything, and get that for the paint job. That yellow has to go on super bright for it. I gotta go pick up detail brushes and everything else I need. Yeah, this is what I uploaded yesterday, and it was free too. I thought I was gonna have to pay for it, but it actually was free. So I can get at least now I get the theme and everything to match with it. Ordered a yellow controller. You know how hard it is to get a freaking yellow controller? Yeah, I got one. I got a yellow controller and I painted it up so it looks just like the Cyberpunk. So yeah, I'm Cyberpunking the PS4. And that's the base over there. That's the base we built to put it on top of. I've been running it for the last couple of days. It's running perfectly with no problem. So we'll be painting all this. This will have some cool Cyberpunk artwork on it. It's got 2 sets of fans. They run underneath of it. And this will basically push air right through the system. We're going to cut a hole at the bottom and we're going to install a vent system there. That's the same thing I was talking about, how in the PS5, which there's going to be no point for mine at the end of the day because I'm just going to take it apart anyway, just put liquid cooling into it, so it really don't make a difference with the fans and all. That does have 4 ports on it, so I'm just going to run a liquid cooling system through it. But anyway, with that PS5, if I wasn't going to do liquid cooling system, I would build 2 small filter systems and I would put them where those ducts are at. Because again, dust gets in that fan, it's going to push right down to that little corridor down there, and those heat sinks are going to get basically corroded and blocked with a lot of dust. The system's a ticking time bomb. The way they did this system over here, man, they made sure you can't go into this thing. So bottom line, you can get into it, it's easy. But in the teardown, I noticed that the void stickers on the outside where the main screw is at, that actually disconnect the chassis from the top and the bottom. So they made sure you weren't going there. They made the hard drive to give you access to, so you can get in there and take it out without actually opening up the chassis. Where in the PS5, you can snap the chassis off and get access to that 120 millimeter fan and your M2 hard drive they have on it. Yep. But honestly, if you want to clean it, you're going to have to void the warranty. You have no choice. You really don't have an option. You have to go in there and clean it. So it's probably a mess in there for some people. It's probably really a mess. But that heat, those coils, that coil system, if any dust gets in there, you're good, Top. What's wrong with you? Chill. If any dust gets on that coil system, your system's going to die. That's what's going to happen. It's going to overheat. Can't breathe. You're suffocating your system. So you have to be able to get in there and get to those coils. If you can't, you're in trouble. That's why mine, I'm cutting out the bottom of it. I got access to those coils anytime I want. I can vacuum them right out. I'm removing the plates too, because we don't need those plates. Plates are not even necessary. The heat shields got to go. That's a waste of time cutting things clean on out. I did it with the Xbox 360. I cut them things right, took them right on out, took the shields out. Don't need those things. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to basically go in and install my fan system for that one. I'm just not going to liquid cool it. But the PS5, if I plan to get rid of those, I'm going to liquid cool it. Definitely going to liquid cool it. Just for the fun of it. Why not? It's got 4 ports on it, might as well liquid cool it. So, we do a PS5, yeah. It's the PS5. I modified the PS5 the way I want to. Yeah, it'll put a Pro to shame. It'll put a Pro, a limited edition. It'll put that unit to shame for what I'm gonna do with that machine, because nobody will have it. I'm the only one who have that unit. Yep, built-in fan speed controllers, higher RPMs in my fans just for show. I can drop it into a PC case if I want. Liquid cool the entire system. I can go with AIO system. I can just go with full modification, liquid cooling system in the reservoir. Yep, modify it the way I want to. So those who got the limited edition, I put that to shame. Easy. Anyone can get a limited edition. Your buddy got one, you got one. Y'all both get the same thing. The only difference, like I said, the whole thing of the limited edition, it's a case. That's it. It's the same thing as the Pro. And the Pro has what? Bigger hard drive space, more RAM at the end of the day. Technically 16 is pretty much all you need anyway. Game-wise. Anything higher than that, you're not opening applications. You're not doing applications on it, so you don't need all that. 16 is more than enough for a console system. You see your graphics are better. You seen that screen we got? Know what they do to 1050s? Yeah. Wait till you see what we do with the PS5 on that new coating we got coming up. Man, that thing's gonna look sick. Matter of fact, I might do some gaming today. Once I get done everything on this one, I'm gonna do some gaming on the PC on the 1050 because I like showing that thing off as much as I possibly can. But yeah, you don't need all that stuff at the end of the day. We're good. So all I can get is just a PS5. I don't even need a Pro. I'm gonna waste some money on a Pro for. But I got better graphics here again, or screens. I don't see why. If you got a PS5 Pro and you're gaming on a gray screen, bro, you pretty much lost that battle at the end of the day. Or a white screen, you lost that battle because you're not picking up jack on those. Now for the gaming system, you won't. I'm definitely not keeping that case. That case gotta go. That case definitely has to go. Besides, I can't hook on any components, so I can't modify it if it's sitting in that case. It gotta come out of that case. Let me get a PS1 box, mint condition, restructure it, design it, put a poly coating on it so there's a nice shine to it, nice structure to it, wire all kinds of brackets into it, and wire the system right into it. I might do a liquid cooling system on the side. We got the, I'm gonna get my fans at RGBs. Put in a dedicated power supply to run all that. Like the 360, they all had dedicated power supplies, and we never had to touch a power supply. Our power system was dedicated. Oh, wait a minute, it runs an external drive. Internal drive, it runs an internal drive, but it runs an external drive. And just build me an external drive system. Depends on how much you can boot it up to on a external drive system, like how many terabytes you can get off of it. You're limited. Oh, it's so frustrating about this. You're limited. It's like someone telling you to paint a freaking wall, but you can't use your hands. I don't have the ability to rip out stuff out of there and build a machine up. I'm only stuck with the parts I'm left with. Wow, that's pretty much. Maybe one day. One day, one day. Well, then again, it's a PC then by then. It'll be a PC. No point. There is no point. Somebody sat there and said, well, what if we get our own parts so we can... No. Because then you just stepped over into PC territory. Clean you're in PC territory. What would be the point of bringing out another console system? You could upgrade your console system at will. The only thing I can see happen to that is they're going to nickel and dime you on their own parts. They're going to make their own parts that run off that system only. But somebody's going to come along, they're going to modify the part so they can run other stuff on it. I guarantee it always happens that way. Look at the Xboxes when they came out. Xboxes had funny connectors on it. They made it so that you couldn't use any third-party controllers on the Xbox One when it first came out, the original one. And somebody got an idea of turning that into a USB. They converted them into USBs. If you knew what you're doing, you could do that. Right? You can run anything through it. That's where the Joy boxes came out. The plug-in-and-play Joy boxes. There's always going to be somebody somewhere that's going to figure a way how to modify it to make it better than what it is. So then, I got my screens up here. I got my the QME coming in, which is going to replace this projector. This projector is going to be dedicated for the PS4. Pretty soon. Where's the whatchamacallit for this at? No, I'm curious. That's gonna plug it in there, but no. Wait, don't we have access for this one? We got access for this one, right? We do have access for this one. This isn't. Reconnection. Alright, so my PlayStation here. Oh, settings. You know, wait for a minute. Going to my network settings. Oh, they made the sound different here too. That's awesome. Okay. Busy day today. Getting everything early. So we have to pick up paint, glue sticks, brushes, all that good stuff. Alright, good. They still want $50 for Cyberpunk. Well, console wants $50 for it. PC, it's much cheaper. Definitely much cheaper. But I still want to get it. I have it on PC already. And on my other system. I don't play it much, but I have my system. Oh, yes. This one had a new game for it. Aftermath had a new game. I'm tired. I'm just going to do some packing in it. Man. I had to do that whole update today. Oh man, I gotta update the website. Good. Taco, I had to teach you how to type, man. I teach you how to type. I don't have to build on the site. You can have you build on the site, make my job a lot more easier. Actually, I've got my joysticks. I don't want to play this controller. gotta clean it off. I know it's dirty. I think I'm rushing out. Like, oh my goodness, what are we doing? I'm doing something. Testing out one of my controllers. That's what I'm doing. Get on camera with chickens and bitch. I'm gonna use this now. We got a turbo on here. I hope this was for the PlayStation, not the Xbox. Or probably Xbox to PC. I know the flight stick is definitely for PC. This is actually work. Oh, come on, be nice. Get in there. I don't think it'll work for this. I think it's your PC. Anything running through PC over here? That's Fire Stick. That's PC. Curious. I wonder if this thing is running through PC. I got a funny feeling it does run through PC. Let's check that out and find out. I gotta know. I think this is Xbox and PC. I don't think it's PlayStation because I had an Xbox when I bought this. I didn't have a PlayStation. So let's see if it runs through my PC. Yup, it runs through PC. All right. Playing anything on here? There's music on. I hear music coming from somewhere. That's pause. That's pause. So where's music coming from? I have the multiple tabs open. Music playing in the background somewhere. Oh, it's on that one over there. Very cool. No. We're good. Stop popping crap up on my page. I hate freaking Windows on certain levels. Yeah, but all kinds of, oh, I want this, I don't want that, I don't need any of that, I'm good. This is a gaming PC, it doesn't need any of that stuff. Let me see. World War Z. I was in here checking out, I found out that they had a Vegas edition, and there's just no point in me basically getting it for PC, because again, I would have to buy the game all over again. I already had it on console, so I just got it for console instead. Let me see, I'm gonna go over to my library. I gotta change up my whatchamacallit too for this one. Let's see, library. I'm gonna check this joystick, see if it's running. Oh, did I pick up Gallagher? I gotta go buy Gallagher. I think it's in my shopping cart. Is it in my shopping cart? I think it may be in my shopping cart. I gotta go buy it. I got me another arcade shooter. Batman Beaver. Where's my white wipe this off. Oh, it is compatible. Yeah, it is for this one. Let me see. Now I got myself a joystick. Actually, no, I have a joystick around here somewhere. It's got turbo on it too. For my shooters. Let me see. All right. Oh man, this is the one that has the issue already on it. The Pac-Man has the issue. I gotta uninstall and put this back in because for some reason there's a problem with this altogether. All right, no worry. Let me see. The Pac-Man doesn't run on that one. There's he over there fighting. Pac-Man. Let me see. What shooters do we have that we can play on this thing? I want to play Pac-Man. Let me see. We can swap out for PC. Swap it out. Grab the other one. Pac-Man plays from that one. I gotta fix that. I gotta get around to fixing that. I gotta uninstall it and reinstall. I gotta find there's a bug in there somewhere. It's causing it not to work. Alright, cool. Rock. Alright, over here. I like about having technology. Alright, let me see. We just had number for this one, so we can take this one and run it over here. Together. There we go. Alright. Alright, any players playing? Nope. Let's play on you. Let's check you out all together. No problems with you. What are you running? Where's you? Oh, it's not here. Bring it up. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, it's alright. Okay, good. It's set it to run. Alright, cool. It's set it to run. Let me see. Display settings. Not display settings. It's view. Medium. Show icons. Pop them up. There we go. Thank you. There we go. There's my Steam account right there. I should bring that, put it down over there in the taskbar. Come on, requesting, open, get in there. I'm gonna test this out. Technology being temperamental. Definitely temperamental. Command open. What is your deal? It's gonna be one of them days, people. Technology does not want to work well for me. I'm asking for it to open up. It does not want to wish. Does not wish to open. Oh man. I am not going to be dealing with a day like this today. I got way too much to do to be dealing with some complicated nonsense at the end of the day. Alright, let's see what's going on. Why it does not want to listen to my command. I asked for it, it won't give it to me. Can we open? What's the problem? I want you to get a bunch of multiple windows popping up as they're down there. Man, can I at least get a break? Good, just want to play a freaking game. Oh man, for some reason, Pac-Man on one side doesn't want to work, and for some reason my Steam account doesn't want to act right on this one. This is when I was having problems with the, whatchamacallit, the card. I want to restart my system. Let me see. We got nothing up there of important. Let's go restart. See what's going on here. Sheesh. Yeah, go ahead. Let me get the microphones running. And this is why we couldn't get it to run. The microphones weren't operating correctly on here. That's for Microsoft is blocking our programs for some stupid update. I'm really ticked off about that. Turn it update itself when I read it. Put a simple game up. Things I gotta do. If it was just basically a reconnection issue, that wouldn't make a difference anyway. If I'm trying to open up an app, reconnection would have anything to do with that. Alright, we can turn you off and you're gonna restart. You want to start this application? No. All right, cool. Let's get this one up and going. Today. Yeah, can you kind of like get that over here so we get this done? Thank you. Sheesh. Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. So sign about a Steam update call through. And another update. We done? So when I go to touch control, watch an update push button. Yep, told you. When Sam hell we updating? Every time I move that. What to say? What are we updating? There it is. You are requesting something we do not need. Steam, critical Steam components are not responding. Usable, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to restart it. I don't want to go through that bull crap at the end of the day. We can't roll through? So what do you mean by it's critical? Alright, hold on. We can't roll through. Oh, they're gonna force us to go through this sucker. Man, I hate going through these things, man. The verifications for basically making sure you are you. I hate this crap, man. This thing better go through smoothly. It better go through smoothly. Alright. This is better go through smoothly. I'm super ticked. No, error code is good. We're not going through that. I'm going to go straight to the library. Because you basically turned off my freaking Wi-Fi. Good gracious, man. Seriously? Wait a minute. Give me a minute here. There we go. Wow. Man, seriously? I'm gonna restart the system. Just turn the Wi-Fi off. That's like somebody walking into your room and turning out the lights. There we go. We're in. Bum, bum, bum. This thing had suctions on it. Okay, suctions on it, baby. Sorry about that, Taco. There's suctions on this thing. It doesn't go anywhere. Finally, we can play. For those people who are saying at the end of the day, well, man, at least with console no. Consoles have problems too. They definitely have problems. There are things, and you got to do updates. You can't even play your system without going through an update. And I know that update yesterday. Got to go through the updates and all that stuff on there. So yeah, and pretty soon you'll be full circle anyway. The difference is that, well, if you haven't been working on PCs like these and building, well, you'll figure it out. You'll just get there, you'll figure it out. You are tech support, by the way. So we've been brushing up on you. Highway. What is this one here? Championship. All right. Just take a little chip and you see that controller. I'm gonna get back to the jammy. No. Over. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, you just close some door and bank. It banks. I'm looking at it back and forth. Got used to it. Yeah, whatever. Alright. What's this for? Is that turbo? Oh, it is turbo. Turbo! That spark coming out of my Pac-Man, dude. Oh! And whole pocket of quarters right now. One more game. One more game. Gotta go. One more game. Yeah, I think I can break into it. This joystick is pretty new. Careful not to break it in. Oh! Alright, I'm done. I gotta get out of here. I got things to do. Trying to do like this thing. I gotta get used to playing it. I don't use these things that much. Gotta get used to them. Oh, forgot. We're on this. We're not in big screen mode, so we're good. Let me see. Go back. Okay, I wasn't in the shopping cart for this one. I was in the shopping cart for the other one. It was, let me see. All right, let me see. Sorry about that. Look for my shopping cart. What if it's my shopping cart? I'm gonna go back to the store. I know I bought this game. Oh, it's in the shopping cart. We didn't buy it. This game looks amazing right here, but only one problem. It's $2 for this game. This game costs $2. But the problem is that my CPU is too low. I have to have a 4970 to run it. So we had to go pick up a 4970 for $20. A used one. I want to play this game so bad. Already got cross plays. Gameplay for this is freaking amazing. Graphic card it requires is a 1050, so we're good. I think we're just our CPU's low, so we're gonna have to upgrade CPU. But I really don't feel like taking these things apart for putting in a 4970. So I'm gonna put it on. I'm getting a 4970 or a 4990 for the Fallout PC. I'm gonna buy a Dell 920 and convert it. Game is only $2. Be there for $2. Crime Boss. $2. Definitely get that. $2. If I spend the $17, I get the whole full package. I get everything. The DLCs are $2 a pop. No, $1.50 a pop for the DLCs. But if I pay $17 where I get all the DLCs, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 DLCs in the game for $17. That is a deal. It's Xbox controller, PS controller, and Steam controller. On top of that, single player and co-op can play online. $2. So sale is 90% off. 90%. Can you imagine that? 90% off? Definitely 90% off. And the only thing that stops me is a 4970. I need a 4970 to run it. My CPUs are, it has to be a 4970 i7, which is a cheap microchip. You can get them for like 20, 30 bucks on eBay. That's all I need. That's if I feel like going in and taking up the CPU. If I remove the CPU, I can remove the CPU and put it in. But it requires a 1150 motherboard. These are 1150s on here. I can put it on one of these and be done. But I don't feel like taking these things apart. I just put this whole thing together. The artwork and everything's done on it. I am not pulling that back up again. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. I'm going to put it on the Fallout. The Fallout PC got a Dell 920 coming in. Got 32 gigs of RAM on it. It's got a terabyte of hard drive space. And it's got a 4990, not 4990 i7 on it. So I'm going to take that apart and put it on this one over here. So it's that the motherboard, they put in an 8-pin instead of a 24-pin. I found the adapter that allowed me to convert the 8-pin to a 24-pin adapter to run the power supply through, so I can run everything through it. Only problem with the Dells is the fact that you can't pull out the fans. If you pull the fans out, the system will go into like system alert, and they'll say, hey, the fans are missing, your system's overheating, we got to shut it down for you. And that's what happens, it shuts your system down. So we leave the fans intact. I'm going to basically get extenders for the fans, for both of them. One's for the CPU, one's for the case. Get extenders, color them up real nice, give them a little kind of apocalypse look, and stick them somewhere else on the case. As long as they're plugged in, I'm good. And then as for the RGB, we don't even got to touch the motherboard. We're going to bypass it, because this one has a bypass on it. This one over Ice Boy. Because the fans on here, as I said before, they're 4,000 RPMs. We couldn't run into the motherboard because the motherboard wouldn't accept them. It kept shutting the system off. You know, and it would set a certain voltage. So to get around that, we had to bypass the motherboard, go straight to the power supply, and get a Molex adapter that runs 3-pin adapter, the 4-pin adapter to Molex. So that way you can just override. You don't have to touch the motherboard. Most people will plug it right to the motherboard. Party Boy over here, Party Box, is plugged into the motherboard. That one over there is not plugged into the motherboard. That's plugged strictly into the power supply. So with that being said, I don't even have to touch the motherboard. I just run everything, the RGBs, everything, right through the freaking power supply. Be done. And I can use that motherboard. The beautiful thing about Dells comes with all the parts on them. Only thing you have to change on it is roughly graphic card. That's it. They don't come with a graphic card. They come onboard on video, which means you have to have enough video in there to share the combined video. But you just put a dedicated graphic card on there. You got extra RAM for yourself. Extra RAM, all that RAM for yourself. That's why you put 32 on it. That's a good thing too. When you get those PCs like that, usually because they don't come with graphic cards in them, they put a lot of RAM on them. So basically, you can use that shared combined memory. What the freak was that? I hear something go. Oh, I forgot my game system's on. It's on right now. What? Something making noise over here? Anyway, so yeah, best way to go. And the optical drive, we don't need no stinking optical drive. We don't need a stinking optical. I already got one over here already. Like I need another one. Like I need another hole in the head. Ugh, something comes with a driver, then we have to go down there. Who's a freak is still using drivers? Fucking play. Alright. We're almost there. At 9 o'clock I can launch. You know why? Because everything is open. Be out and about. So, next time the camera comes on, that'll be built and done. I'm not going to do it on camera. It just takes too long. I talk way too much. So I'll build that off camera so I can concentrate. Now for the PlayStation, well, we can't even cut the case yet. I can take it apart. Once the parts get here, I gotta clean out and everything. Gotta paint it. But we can't cut it till late. I think my filter won't be here tomorrow. Anyway. Oh, I do got to pick up tape. I got this hazard tape I'm picking up from my cords and all that stuff, my wires and stuff. I try to do the whole thing in hazard tape. All right, well, that's basically about it. I got things to do today. I'm so glad we had this time together. We want to make sure that everything's done. Not anything. Come back in, this will be done. I don't drink coffee. I gotta get something to wake me up. I have to get something. You can't have too much sugar. If there's too much sugar, that's gonna throw me down the well. I don't need some granola. Granola works for me sometimes. I don't eat granola once in a blue moon, but I have some granola. Let me get my Quaker oatmeal. Alright, I gotta wake up. And cookies ain't working. I bought some cookies. I thought I'd eat one of those and I'd be charged up. Cookies ain't working. Jack, are these sugar free? I'll tell you one thing. These are disgusting cookies. I don't like them. They're nasty. I like them to each his own, but good gracious, disgusting cookies. You ever eat something so bad you feel like you lost a bet? What can I do to serve this monster lost a bet? Oh my goodness. So I got a little time here to kill real quick for that 1 hour remote. I tell you, man, the things you do for people at the end of the day, I don't eat everybody's cooking. I'm one of those people. I can't eat everybody's cooking. Heck, you can even give me a Snickers bar, I wouldn't even touch it. I'm that type of person. I don't eat from everybody. But anyway, man, the things you do, boy, when you're in a relationship, man, I just thought about that too. It just popped up in my head somewhere. I remember one girl I was dating, her mother made some bread, blueberry pudding. I ain't a big fan of pudding. I'm not. I like Jell-O. I'm not a big fan of pudding. I don't like it. It's slimy to me. That's what it tastes like when it tastes like slime. I don't like pudding. But anyway, I like Jell-O. So we get over there, and usually, I'm not saying I'm old myself, but sometimes old people have stuff in Tupperware dishes. God knows how long it's been sitting back there. And it was supposed to be some bread, blueberry pudding. Man, I still can't believe I ate that stuff. But anyway, yeah, you can see where she was when the pudding had separated itself from the bowl. You could see a little bit of slime connected to it. Man, she put some of that on my plate. Would you like some pudding? I was like, and I didn't want to be rude or anything. I'm over there with my action. I mean, I'm like, I have some. I'm not a big fan of pudding. So she opened up that bowl, that Tupperware dish. The Tupperware looked ancient. It was like first Tupperware when it first came out. I'm thinking, oh man, this is not gonna be good, man. This is gonna be really bad. And she could see the impression on my face, like I was not a happy camper at that table right now. But you gotta be respectful. You gotta be respectful. So she took a piece off and gave it to me to eat. Oh man! I mean, she could have got me out of that mess. She could have said, hey, that, we don't eat pudding, or I should have said something. She didn't say nothing. So I ate that stuff, man. I ate it. Man, you just gotta smile and grin and just say, hey, it's fantastic. I loved it. That's what you gotta say. And she knew I didn't like it. She didn't even eat it herself. You don't want to hurt the woman's feelings at the end of the day. And then she's like, would you like another piece? Oh man, I looked at her, boy, like, you want to say something, I'm going to take your head off from this process. And she's like, oh no, he had enough, we're about to go get something, we're about to go eat. I said, man, you're a ruthless person at the end of the day. You savage. You could have sat there and stopped that whole entire thing and she let it go. I said, yeah, but I was going to see how far you won't go with it. Like, she wouldn't say if I was going to be that polite at the end of the day. I was going to eat that, and I eat it. Man. I gotta go through that. Ugh. Okay. I'm not gonna be in that wrong anymore. I'm so happy about that. Peace of mind, peace of mind, peace of mind, peace of mind. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna take care of this business. Man, you see right now, I'm tired. Like I really don't. I'm tired. I gotta push myself to do this today. It's raining, it's cold, and basically I am drained. Like my sugar level usually is up there somewhere. I want to get some soda. Literally gonna get some soda. I am drained. I'm tired. This is the day where I'm actually tired. Guess what? I gotta push myself. Get it done. If I don't get it done, something else is gonna come along tomorrow. It's gonna bury me in more work. So, I gotta keep my head afloat. I got too much stuff on my plate right now today. So, I will be seeing y'all shortly. Let me go get this business taken care of. Be safe out there and God bless.